What's going on, everyone? G920 here. Gonna do a quick little review and talk about the Wheel Stand Pro. Now, I picked up the Wheel Stand Pro in May for a reasonable price of about $325 odd off of Amazon. I believe that's what it was. It's been a while, but picked this guy up off of Amazon. I have been in love with this piece of equipment since I got it. As a sim racer, it has just totally changed the way I race. I swear, it changes the way I race. How I used to race was with my wheel, which I use a Logitech G920 steering wheel and pedal. And I used to have it sitting on one of these guys. TV stand. It sucked. I did that from about 2012 all the way up till May of this year, and we're in 2017. So you do the math, because I've been drinking too much Dell's Pale Ale, which I can take a quick little drink here. Fantastic. So, back onto the Wheel Stand Pro. When you get the Wheel Stand Pro in the box, it's very basic. You got your main frame here, pipe, plate that your wheel will sit on, and a shifter plate, which I will show later. Specifically because I've made some modifications to my shifter plate. So, setup is pretty basic. In the box, it'll come with a few screws, an Allen key, and a wrench. Basically, you insert your main post. I should mention that this swivels using these locking points here. There's a better word for them. I'm going to call them locking points. So using these locking points, you can get this part of the wheel to go up or down. Again, up or down. And then under here, with the Allen key and the wrench, you can adjust how your wheel sits. So I've got this set up for the way that I like to race. Your pedal is attached. Let me move this. The pedal is attached by a crossbeam with a single screw, an Allen key screw, as well as holding your pedal board in place. It's also very handy for holding your power supply for your wheel. So that sits really nice. Let me put this back here. There we go. Move that back. Now, let me just say here now, you saw me move this with my foot. That's because I'm sitting on carpet. The Wheel Stand Pro comes with these pieces of rubber on the end of the piping of the frame. When that's on the hardwood floor, this guy ain't going anywhere unless you're practically kicking the damn thing around. It is very, very stable. And when I was looking into this, that was one of my concerns. It looks pretty, basic. I don't want to say flimsy, but I won't lie. When I was first looking into this, I thought, I think it's going to be flimsy. I should look at something different. No, this thing is incredibly sturdy. I've raised, excuse me, lost the ability to speak there. I've raised road courses, ovals, dirt, you name it, with lots of force feedback and not so much force feedback. This thing is great. This does not move. It's incredible. Again, when you get it in the pack, it's very basic. I went over everything. The shifter plate I left out for one specific reason. Here's a shifter plate, which for those of you who run a G920 or the G290, whatever it's called, for those of you that run this kind of wheel, it does not come with a shifter. The shifter is sold separately. If you have a G27, the shifter will work with the wheel. But this plate is designed for this set of wheel. And I should point that out too, that you can get the Wheel Stand Pro designed specifically for the Logitech brand of steering wheel, for the Thrustmaster. I think they do a Fanatic model as well. This one is obviously the Logitech. Now, because I did not have the shifter, and I wanted to get the use out of the plate, which hooks on by the same bolts as the rest of the wheel onto the side of the Wheel Stand Pro like so. For me, I didn't have that. So what I did was I made this piece of plastic, or plexiglass here. And I'll just show you real quick by unscrewing this. Sliding that into there like so. Screwing this in. Grab something behind my back here. Boom. Mouse pad stand. So, obviously, the shifter plate is for a lot more. You can use it for a lot more than just a regular shifter. So that's basically the Wheel Stand Pro. It's a great item, great purchase. I have not been disappointed. Changes the way you race, in my opinion. Changes the way you feel about the way you race. It's an incredible product, reasonably priced. Definitely check it out. If you want a more in-depth video of the setup, and from people who are way more professional at talking about this stuff than I am, check out Inside Sim Racing's video on the Wheel Stand Pro. Also, check out wheelstandpro.com. Anything you need to know will be on the Wheel Stand Pro website. Check it out, and I guess that's it. So thank you very much for watching the video, and if you liked it, leave a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good evening.